Hello, my name is Will Gamache, and I play the trombone. Today, I play the bass trombone. So today we're going to talk about warming up, and we're just going to talk about a couple quick things. We're going to talk about buzzing and long tones. This video is geared towards beginner and intermediate players. Everybody should be doing long tones, but what the heck? Hopefully, this will help folks that are in school, maybe just starting out, maybe you want a little pick me up on some summer lessons, or maybe you've been away from the band or the brass world for a long time, and you're coming back because everybody likes playing instruments, and it is super exciting. So, first things first, even if you only have 5 minutes to play or to warm up, whether it's because you're on your way to a gig or because you're just playing as a hobby. Either way, warming up is extremely important, and I think the most important thing to do when you're warming up is to play some long tones. It warms up your tone, it warms up your sound, it physically warms up your horn, which is important if you live somewhere where it gets cold. So, first, we're going to buzz a little bit. I like to do a couple different buzzing exercises, and I do these with students, and I do them myself. The most basic one that you see all the time is sirens. So we're going to play some sirens. That's just gradually going up and down to make your pitch go higher and lower. You might see my eyebrows move too. All right, great. So nice job if you're playing along. There are different attitudes on buzzing. Some people really love it. Some people are like, no, don't buzz. It's different than playing on the horn. It is different than playing on the horn, but it still helps me warm up my face. So I choose to buzz, and I encourage my students to do the same, especially if you are newer to the instrument, to get used to buzzing. All right. The next thing we're going to talk about is long tones. And if you're wondering what long tones are, well, they're tones that are long. So by that, I mean I'm going to play notes that are essentially half notes or whole notes. And you can do this even if this is your second day on the trombone, because all you need to do is know a couple of slide positions, and guess what? They go in order. So I'm going to start how I do long tones. Actually, I'll start how I expect a beginner to do some long tones, which you can do even if your brain's spanking new. We're going to start in first position, and we're going to start on low B flat, which is probably what a lot of beginners start on as their first note. I know it's what I started on when I started playing, what most of my students end up starting on. So it's that second line B flat in the bass clef staff, and it sounds like this. Cool. All right, so all we're going to do is we're going to play some steady, slow half notes, and we're going to gliss between our notes, which means we're going to slowly move our slide so we get the trombone sound, right? So here we go. Let's do some long tones. Cool. So I just did first, second, first, second, first, third, first, fourth, first, fifth, which is like here, first, sixth, and back up to first. How I like to warm up is I actually started on the B flat on top of the staff, which is what we affectionately call tuning B flat. Here we go. Here's what that sounds like. And welcome to play along. Alrighty, so then I tend to go through different ranges, like I'll do the same thing on concert F, but slowly, and then I'll do the same thing on low concert F, So with my trigger down, because I play bass trombone and I have these fancy valves, which are very loud right now, and I need to get that looked at. Anyway. Etc. And then I also tend to play in all of my ranges, so I'll actually go up high too. So I'll go up to that higher F. You'll notice I'm using the same positions that I used for my lower notes. That's on purpose so that I can gliss. And I don't have to go through different partials too much, and the resistance stays the same. All right, and then I often go to high B flat if I'm trying to warm up all of my ranges, which I like to do. Okay. Etc. So, oh, can't forget pedal B flat. And while I was rushing through that, it's really important to play all of these nice and slow like we did that first exercise. Anyway, quick tips on warming up. Buzzing and long tones, your two most important meals of the day. Thanks very much. See you next time.